All right, boys, we got to have a talk. Now, based on the title, a lot of you guys are probably really worried that I'm quitting Phantom Forces, but I just want to get this out of the way and say that I'm not quitting, but uploads are going to be drastically slowed down. When big updates come out for PF, you guys will probably expect to see a whole week worth of Phantom Forces content to be released. But far as just how the game is right now, you guys will probably only be seeing 2 to 3 videos a week when it comes to PF content. Now, I know some of you guys probably already clicked off because of what I just said, but I would love for you guys to stick around and hear the reasons why, and also what I plan to upload. Since I am doing daily uploads, I need other games to upload. And keep in mind, I'm staying on Roblox. I'm not switching up to Call of Duty or anything like that. But if you guys want to know what are the future plans for uploads for the days that isn't PF content, you guys can stick around and we can talk about that. But getting into the reason why I've come to this decision, and the biggest thing is there's no more content to be made on Phantom Forces. There really isn't. The only thing I really have left are my original series that really aren't that original anymore because other people have pretty much taken some of my series and titled them a little bit differently and also are doing it. So it's not that original anymore, which kind of sucks. Which I'm not trying to roast any content creators or anything like that. I don't care that they're doing it. Trust me, I can understand because it's rough right now for Phantom Forces, so I don't mind. I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible, but the biggest reason is lack of content, and there's really nothing I can like really dig up to really find something unique because pretty much everything has been done. All the weapon conversions, everything like that. I would say the most original video I've had in a long while, probably my AS Val 2.0. And it's not that original because obviously a ton of people didn't know about it, but it was original in the terms of YouTube content because nobody uploaded a video on it, as far as I know. That's probably the most original video I had in a very long time. And I used to be on top of all the Phantom Forces content and uploading stuff before everybody else, but now it's the other way around. And there's a ton of competition when it comes to PF now. A ton of people uploading it as well. One quick thing I would like to mention is if there's any PF YouTubers that you guys watch on pretty much a daily basis, they decide to upload something outside of Phantom Forces, don't hate on them or spam them with comments asking why no Phantom Forces, telling them to upload PF, things like that. Instead, maybe you should guys give them some support in the comments instead of being mad that they're not uploading your favorite game. And now to talk about what to expect when it comes to PF content. I do plan to upload PF 2 to 3 times a week still, and the content that you guys can expect for those uploads every week is basically my own series, like You Choose I Use, Dumb Setups, Random Gun Generator, Gun Mastery series, and any other videos I kind of come up with randomly, underrated guns, etc, etc. You guys will get content like that. But when there is a brand new update that comes out for Phantom Forces, you guys will probably get a ton of content when it comes to PF. It could be a whole week worth or maybe even a little bit longer than that. But as soon as we get done with all that new content that came into the game, probably going to go back to 2 to 3 days. But that is my plans when it comes to Phantom Forces. And now I want to quickly move on to what I plan on uploading to obviously make up for those days that I'm not uploading PF. And if we're going to put titles on main game, my new main game will be Bad Business. And I know as soon as I said this, there's people tempted to click off. But if you're about to do that, please wait a second. If you're somebody that hasn't watched and or played Bad Business in over 5 months or even since it first came out, I would just like to say that the game has changed drastically. Bad Business now compared to what it was is completely different. And this is coming from somebody that played Phantom Forces for 5 years. And there's several other Phantom Forces YouTubers that also say Bad Business is one of the best games and or a very good FPS. Just doesn't get the support that it deserves. I think the biggest thing that turns people away is the way weapons are unlocked, and I completely understand that, but there is a new weapon, the UMP45, not new, but revamped. It has all the attachments, just like all the other revamped weapons that are higher ranked, but it has all the attachment options to create your weapon the way you want it to be, and you unlock it at level 5. And then you can also unlock the Galil and the M16 at a low rank as well, which also allows you to customize it the way you want to. So if you guys do end up trying out the game after I just said all this, I recommend using the UMP45 until you level up to get the Galil and or M16 and any other weapon like the M4 that has other attachments. You guys should definitely do that because you'll enjoy the game much more. Not only that, Bad Business has a ton of content to be made on the game, and it also has weekly updates. Every Friday we get a brand new update, and they're usually not really tiny updates at all. They're pretty much either a new gun revamp or a brand new weapon being introduced to the game. And not only that, you also get new skins to grind for every single week on Friday. Overall, the Bad Business is just full of a ton of content that I can create for YouTube, and I think that's perfect, and that's why I'm choosing that to be my main game. But I don't only plan to upload Bad Business. I just want to mention that I don't only plan to upload Bad Business, and these are the other games I plan to upload, especially ones being created, and I'll also mention those here in a minute. Another game that I want to upload is Recoil, because for some reason you guys really enjoyed the Recoil beta video I did recently. So we're definitely going to upload that every once in a while. And then I'll probably upload some Counter Blocks maybe, because that's a pretty big game still, and there's not many YouTubers left on it, so I might dabble in that a little bit. And then when it comes to new games, we have obviously Call of Robloxia 6, Stylus' new game, and I'm super excited about that. We should be getting access to that sometime by the end of this year, hopefully. And as soon as that game comes out, I think that's going to be massive for us. I think that's basically going to be Phantom Forces all over again, hopefully for me, and hopefully people love that game, and hopefully it's really good. So I have my hopes up. And then some other FPS games that I'm super excited about is Frontlines. Frontlines is actually really coming together very nice. I'm super excited for the game, so hopefully we'll get access to that soon as well. Then we obviously have Hedgerows 2, a few other games that I can't talk about. And then we also have my game that I'm currently developing with a dev team called Division 23. I'm the gun modeler for the game, and I'm not going to hype up my game at all. I'm pretty much going to let the game do the talking, so when the game's ready to be shown, I'll show you guys some gameplay, and I'm not going to hype up the game at all. And on top of that, the game will be completely free to access. You will not have to have paid access at all, which is something that we're hoping people will really enjoy, because I know there's a lot of arguments saying that paid access shouldn't be a thing, etc, etc, so we decided to not do that. But the reason why I'm going to let the game do the talking instead of me hyping up the game is because I truly believe our game that we're creating, it is a FPS by the way, is something unique that you don't get on any other FPS games on Roblox right now. So that's why I'm going to let the game do the talking, and I'm not going to hype it up at all. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for this video. I try to keep it as short as possible. I know it's probably going to end up still pretty long. I really want to fit everything in here, and so you guys can understand. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support recently on the channel. I really do appreciate it. I know channel is in really a bad place right now, and trust me, there's not really much I can do. I'm almost on a 40-day upload streak, and I still can't get out of this YouTube algorithm situation I'm in, so hopefully one day. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys for all the support recently. Peace out.